Hello, my name is Sebbi, and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Sunday, October 27th, 2019. Today is also the day on which the time was turned back, basically, because now it's winter time again. We changed from Central European summertime to Central European time, and that's a thing. That's a thing indeed. I'm not quite sure what I should think about it. I mean, in general, I don't really see the point in doing this. I mean, in the end, sure, now it's much brighter in the morning, but it's also much darker in the evening, or when I leave work, which is bad, which is really bad. I mean, yes, it's nice that it's bright outdoors when I wake up and when I leave for work, so that's good, but to be honest, my real life and my activities normally start after work, so I'm not quite sure how this actually helps me when it's then dark. I mean, this is a little bit weird. Sure, it's nice to maybe see the sun when I'm on my way to work, but this isn't changing so much for me, because in the end, I like to do activities outdoors after work. So I might use this week to get some running done in the morning instead of after work, to maybe enjoy a beautiful sunrise or so. I mean, this would be quite cool. This week I had a very good run on Thursday. Thursday? Yes, on Thursday. And this was really amazing, because I had a fantastic view over the vineyards. I was looking towards the sun, which was just above the horizon. And no. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Go away. Go away. No. We're not. No. Oh dear. Sheep, protect me. Oh no. So many of them. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I should think about those. Oh dear, this one has even an enchanted crossbow. Ooh! Serpentine. Wow. At least they are not as good and skilled as skeletons are. The big question now is, when will we get rid of them? Because hey, they are still after us. Hey guys, do you mind to let us alone? Oh man, this is... I want to talk about things, my friends. Yeah, shoot each other. That's fantastic. Ow. Yeah, shoot each other. This is marvelous. Ow. Alright, maybe we can now continue to talk about things. Projectile arrow, piercing 1. Aha. Alright, yeah. Screw you and your tower. I should just burn it down or so. Yeah, I'm not sure what I should think about this change. I mean, should add some more dimension to the world of Minecraft, but meh. I'm not convinced. I'm not really convinced. I think the concept of spawners and dungeons and so on is way more interesting than this type of madness they have implemented. But anyway, I was running in the evening, and it was really beautiful, because sunset, and I was up on the vineyard, so I was able to look down to the valley, and the valley is the town. That's also the reason why it's always so hot during summertime, because we are in a valley, and so the heat can't escape, and we are just getting cooked, which is a different problem. But yeah, it was also a little bit hazy, so I had the beautiful fall colors in the vineyards. I had this hazy town in the background and the sun illuminating that town. So this was really, really a beautiful run. I really enjoyed it. It was marvelous. And it was also the first run with my new running shoes, my second pair of running shoes, because yeah, it's good for your joints and your muscles when you do use two running shoes, at least when you do a lot of running as I do. Otherwise, if you just are a casual runner and you run maybe twice a week and only for, I don't know, 5 to 10 kilometers per run or so, then it's not that important. But in my very case, I mean, I run a lot, and so it's way more important to change between shoes, especially when, yeah, you run 3 times a week, sometimes even 4 times a week or so. Then it's really a nice thing. So yeah, I just wanted to try out my new running shoes, and I realized, it's an interesting effect when I forget my wristwatch, because normally I do have a wristwatch to see the time, to stop the time and so on. And this time I forgot it. And yeah, I basically just was running. I really enjoyed it, as I said. Beautiful scenery and so on. But without my watch, I'm not so sure about how long am I already running. And it's also indicates a little bit how much I get absorbed by running, how much I get into flow when running, because I forget about the environment around me or so. Sure, it was getting dark at some point, but this was to be expected. I mean, it's getting dark quite early already. So yeah, I wasn't really thinking so much about it. And my plan was just, okay, let's do maybe a run of, let's say, 12 kilometers or so. So that is a substantial run, but it's not really a long run or so. In the end, it turned out I ran for 18.5 kilometers or something like that. Definitely about more than 18 kilometers. And I was really surprised, like, oh, this is unexpected, but nice, very nice to run for 18 point something kilometers without even noticing that it was such a long distance. So this was really cool. But yeah, I was talking about the change from summertime to wintertime. I mean, yeah, those things are really nice when you can do those things when it's about to get, when we are enjoying the sunset or so. But now with this change, I mean, yeah, now this is no longer possible, or I have to leave work quite early and have to get to work early, even earlier or so. And then in the end, when I have to get to work even earlier so that I do have still some daylight when leaving work, then I would have no daylight in the morning anyway. So why do we change the time? I mean, this makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. This is just madness, and it's just a desert ravine. That's interesting. This is just yeah. I do have a jet lag. Well, not really a jet lag, but I do have this kind of feeling that, okay, that I need to get accustomed to the new time again and all those things for basically nothing. And yeah, normally I was leaving my house every morning when it's still dark, and I don't know. Wait, let's think. I think the sun starts to rise. Or it's getting bright. Normally when I leave from swimming. Normally I leave swimming when I do swimming in the morning around 8 a.m. So this would be then 7 a.m. But I leave my apartment at 6:30. So basically in the end, it's still dark. Probably. I'm not quite sure. We will find out. I will talk about this next time, I guess. But yeah, most likely it will be still dark or just shortly before sunrise. So screw you and your time change. It doesn't matter. The only thing it does is screwing me over that I don't have daylight when I leave work anymore. But I don't have light in the morning. So no matter what time we use. So screw you. Sure. Sorry, grass. But yeah, still, screw you. Screw you all with your weird things and decisions and whatnot. Yeah, alright, enough of this rant. I had a topic in mind I wanted to discuss this episode. I thought, hey, this could be cool, this could be interesting. But I guess it escaped my mind. I wanted to tell you something cool, interesting. I don't know what I wanted to tell you. But yeah, hi Mr. Zombie Guy. Thank you. Oh yes, I remember it, and it's not really something cool. It's basically a YouTuber's nightmare, which happened to me again. I thought everything would be alright, but guess I haven't really planned ahead enough. So basically what happened was, or the YouTuber's nightmare basically is, you're recording an episode and you're experiencing something super cool, and right in the moment when this super cool event takes place, you run out of disk space and you are not recording anymore. So then you lost this super special event with maybe super cool epic win or so. And it gets even worse when you use a game that has autosave and no real save games, which means that you can't revert, you can't go back and do this thing again or so. No, you are basically screwed when this happens. And yeah, this again happened to me. Well, not in a really bad way. I was about to say my usual spiel, my thank you so much for watching and so on, and yeah, right in this moment, as I was saying it, I looked into the upper left corner of my screen where the DxTory overlay is positioned, and I noticed, it's green instead of yellow. Green means it's on idle and not recording. Uh-oh, this means probably my disk ran out of space and it's no longer recording. When has this happened? Have I lost now a substantial part of my episode, or I don't know. So I immediately quit the game. I looked at the footage and I was relieved as I found out, okay, the recording basically just stopped shortly before I wanted to say thank you so much for watching and so on. So, well, this episode has no real outro, as all the other episodes do, but I haven't lost so much. So, yeah, I mean, this might not sound like really a drastic thing or so, but it's really bad when you're in a creative moment or you're super happy about things, how they evolved in an episode or so, and then you realize, oh, I wasn't recording it. I lost all the footage. It's similar to losing your GoPro camera while you're on a journey and you recorded the entire day, and yeah, then all the footage is lost. I mean, that's quite similar. But yeah, that's really, to some degree, a YouTuber's nightmare, I would say, when things like this happen. But yeah, I basically was lucky, which is nice, which is good. So I was quite relieved and quite happy that that everything is still okay-ish, more or less. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that happened. Yeah, shoot. For you, I guess it will take some time until you see this episode or until you watch this episode, because I'm not quite sure how I did this, but I'm for some reason way ahead of the schedule, which is good. I mean, it's quite nice when you realize, hey, I do have some kind of video backlog. In the worst case, I can just survive a few days, weeks without recording or so. Not really that it's the thing that would really affect something. I'm just ambitious. I'm just interested in keeping this. Ooh, this looks nice. In keeping this channel up and running and keeping it supplied with enough of videos and so on, so that you have something to watch. Not that I do have a huge viewer base, unfortunately. So there's always the question, why am I still doing it? I mean, yeah, why? Sure, I know, I just enjoy it. I just enjoy it. It's a different way of playing a game or so, but why am I still producing YouTube videos when no one is watching? And I think we can all agree that by now if it won't change anymore. I mean, YouTube is saturated. There are all the viewers that are around already have their channels. I don't think that new YouTube viewers are joining the platform on a regular basis or so. So, and even then there's this problem with the search results and so on. So until you find me, and I mean my content, the content I'm producing is not really the most attractive, most prime content, the content where everyone is curious about or so, because the games I play are either old or just a niche game, or everyone else is playing the game, which in the end result in the fact that, okay, those who have a lot of subscribers are listed on top of the search results. Those who have only a few subscribers are somewhere at the bottom. And yeah, I mean, in the end, it's basically over. I mean, I don't think that this will ever change. So yeah, why am I still doing this? Of course, I talked about this in the past already quite some time. I could change to streaming, not that I would be more successful with streaming or so, but I mean, it would make things a little bit different. It would be Speedung. It would be less like recording videos. It would be just, okay, I can do a stream here and there, and people might join or not join. I don't know. It would be an interesting experiment. What happens when I would start to stream? Would anyone join? And would it be more than one person who just has probably misclicked and And then starting to think, okay, what's this crazy guy doing there? This guy is hilarious, and starts to troll me or so. I mean, this would be realistic, but I think that's the end of the streaming situation, more or less. Yeah, to be honest, I don't know. Also, my schedule, as always, and this was the prime and the major problem and issue why I never really started streaming. I mean, sometimes I do have some time, I can do a stream, sometimes not, and so it's not really that I can have a good schedule or a regular schedule or something that is working out and where viewers can rely on. Okay, every time, every Tuesday, Sunday, and whatever days Sebbi will be streaming or so. No, I'm not reliable. And this makes it even harder, I guess, to get into streaming. Screw you, by the way. So yeah, that's basically where we are, and I don't know. It's really just a question, why am I still doing this? And I mean, if I would really change to streaming, I think Coffee Break will still be Coffee Break, so this will remain a YouTube series, because I like to have this archive situation that I release something on a regular basis. I mean, that's the thing. This will remain like this forever, but maybe not forever, but for a long time. It's different for... Ooh, this mountain is cool and with a hole in it. Looking forward to explore this one once we get there. But for all the other series, like Astroneer, Spin Tires, which we are currently playing, I think those games would definitely work well with streaming, and so I think this would be then much easier to just play the game as long as I do have time, as long as I like, and once I'm done with it, all right, let's stop it, let's move on to a different game or so. So yeah, this would be the advantages of streaming, but also the disadvantages. And I'm not even sure how we ended here with talking about streaming. As we see this pumpkin, Halloween is upon us. So what's going on there? Or I guess a wolf. A wolf killed a skeleton or so. Pumpkins, Halloween. Yes, it's fall time. We talked already about fall, but yeah, Halloween is upon us. Not quite sure if I do something on Halloween, something special. I think I do have the feeling Halloween is really on a decline in this region, in Germany in general. So don't think that Halloween will be really a thing, but we will see. We'll see if something happens or so. And yeah, ow. Guess now it's time to end this episode. Oh no, there's another jerk coming up. I hope you have enjoyed in this very episode, and hope you will be joining me next time when when it's the episode right before Halloween. Could be interesting, maybe. We will see. In this case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this very episode. I hope I see you again next time. Until then, my name is Sebbi. See you!